Alright, we got some people in here. Alright, welcome. It's the Mandalorian close, very close, but this is actually Boba Fett, alright? So, there's a lot of people coming in. It's gonna take me a second to read all these. Alright, to everyone who's in, welcome. I want to do this stream as just kind of like, Halloween is coming up so soon, and for me, it's my favorite holiday of all time. You know what I'm saying? I don't know if you guys can, relate to that, but for me, Halloween is just the greatest. And then Christmas, but like Halloween, that's where it's at. So if you guys can relate to that, now's the time to really get hyped. I've been busy this October. I've been working a lot, so I haven't been able to really full on get into the Halloween hype except for like on October 1st. So I'm excited to be doing stuff like this so I can really just get into it. Now, it's a bit hard for me to actually see any of the chat. Hold on. If there's something I can use to... This is getting all foggy, so I would... if I have like a... I don't know. A napkin or something, that would really be helpful. Let me see what you guys are saying so far. Am I going to do another Gen Z childhood trauma iceberg? No. Oh, okay, so here's the thing. The Gen Z childhood trauma iceberg is over at this point. I don't know if you guys know this, but it's, the community iceberg, like, that was kind of it. That was the last part. Because the thing is that the childhood trauma iceberg, the community edition, it only had 6 tiers, right? It's a smaller iceberg to start with. That's why, it's a small iceberg, but it made a 2-hour-long video. But regardless, I didn't make it too big because I didn't think there would be that many suggestions. So then I make it, there's hundreds of suggestions, I put hundreds of things in, but then turns out, that's where it ends. Unless I'm going to do another community iceberg, like a whole new iceberg of community suggestions, then that's over so far. But the nostalgia iceberg, that's going to be the entire thing, including some entries that I put in. So Nostalgia Iceberg is going to go for sure, 100%. That's happening. And that'll be continued this November. I'm doing it, I got 2 new videos coming out. And I want to see if you guys can actually guess what's coming out, because it's pretty obscure stuff. But, there's 2 things, alright? So there's going to be... They were still pretty cool. They were super cool, yeah. If there's some other stuff, I might do more. Because that's the thing, is that there's so much demand for that, and let me know what you guys think. There's 22 people in here. I want everyone who's watching to just let me know, alright? Does anyone here watch Goose Boose's Traumathon? That is a series where he does a new, childhood trauma thing every single day for every day of October, right? And that's, kind of what I want to move into, alright? So that's what's next in terms of childhood trauma content on my channel, right? And so, okay, great. So you guys like that. I'd assume that you would, because it's very, very similar content. So, that's the thing. I kind of want to do more, of that. So instead of being, over 100 childhood trauma things in one video, it would be 1 or 2, just kind of have them be specifically. Then you still get your childhood trauma fix, you still get your horror fix, but it's not as much agonizing, time-consuming work for me, and it kind of gets to spread it out a little more. Because for some entries, I want to talk about them at length, but, there's not really time to really fully go into it. So, it's just taking step by step. Sure, yeah, it's a more, I don't know, calm way of doing it. It's a more manageable way of really getting the entire thing done. It would be cool. Thanks, Karen. So, that's kind of what I want to do, in the future. I want you guys to guess this right now. The next video, I'm going to give you some hints. If anyone can guess it, I'm going to be very surprised, because it's very obscure subject matter. Alright, so I'm going to throw this back on. Because I currently look like a zombie, because I've been sick for the past week, so I've got circles around my eyes, my skin is pale. I look terrible right now, and I'm not proud of it. But, regardless, the new video is something that I kind of want to record tonight, maybe, because the thing is that, I got a really kind of nasally voice right now. I don't want to record it and then I sound like Zach Hadel for the actual thing, and I'm like, shit, this sucks. But I don't know, But yeah, I'm feeling a lot better now. So thanks to everyone who's wishing me better. Today I've been on the like I feel pretty good, all things considered. I'm still very like phlegmy and stuff. It's like the end of it, and that actually leads me into a thing I'm doing tomorrow, which is probably the most insane and unpredictable video that I have ever done. And you guys will have no idea how this happened, why, or any of that, but it's going to happen, and I'm so psyched out about it. It's pretty crazy. But the thing is that the one I'm talking about now is not the one I'm gonna do tomorrow. All right. There's a video I'm making now. It's for one of the many Halloween videos I'm gonna be. So let me see. Let me give you some hints. All right. It's about an old arcade game. It's a horror arcade game. It's a shooter game. Like a light gun, shotgun, all that stuff. And it's gonna be a Halloween. It's like a Halloween game. All right. So can anyone guess what that's about? We got so. Oh, maybe. Can we see? I don't. Polyfab, maybe Polybius, right? I want to do a Polybius video, but I don't really have the time to, and I feel like I got a good coverage of it in my childhood trauma video. So it's not Polybius. It's a real arcade game. It's a very real arcade game. House of the Dead. It's very similar to the House of the Dead. All right, that's a good hint. It's very similar to House of the Dead, but it's got a really unique art style gameplay to it. Area 51, that's a good game, but that's not it. So it's an obscure one, all right? It's by Midway, all right? So Midway Games, who went bankrupt over 10 years ago. So it's an obscure one, but it's a really cool one. Favorite zombie movie? That's a good question, because I love zombie stuff. Let me see. I think Shaun of the Dead is really good. Is using Google cheating? I don't know if anyone's gonna get it. This is a game that released on Halloween Day in 1996 or 1998. I don't remember. It's like the Halloween arcade game. Everyone's just pointing out the obvious. Yeah, we got Boba Fett. That's gonna be me this year. Invasion. It is not Invasion. Okay, hold on. Let me give another hint. This kind of fully gives it away. My pauldron came off. Hold on. It takes place in a carnival. Alright, takes place in a carnival. What's my favorite horror franchise? Carnival, that's it. That's right. So it's going to be a video about Carnival, which I'm guessing most of you guys don't know about, except the people who are typing it in, obviously. But that's a really cool game, and it's creepy, and it's obscure, and it's perfect for Halloween. And I've been a fan of it. There's actually a really bad video that I did when I was like 13. It's actually on the channel now. It's called RGM Reviews Carnival, and it's a terrible video. But if you guys want to watch that before you watch the new one, go right ahead. It's still public out there. It's from like 2017 or something. Yeah, actually, it came out on October 31st, 2017. It's not good. It's bad. But, that's... Woo! Go with the poster of the clown coming out of the ground. Yeah, that's it. That's it. So, here, if you don't want to search up what it is before, you can just, oh, shit. You can just kind of wait for my video to come out. That should be out within, I don't know. I actually don't know when it's going to be out, because I've got the most busy October ever. Alright? Oh, there you go. This person remembers it. I was 13 in 2017. Oh, that's right. Yeah, I guess some people don't know that I am only 17 years old, despite having a beard and all that stuff. Yeah, I'm 17. So, that comes as a surprise to a lot of people. But yeah, that's real. That's the truth. And you can tell, people think I'm lying about that. If you go back just like a couple years on my YouTube channel, you can tell that I'm a young child. Yeah, there she is. I can't wait to see you tomorrow. Honestly, I am so hyped for this. Like, I'm really excited. If you guys saw, the person that we're doing the video, the Saturday video with, is actually in the chat right now. She's in here. Very unexpected guest, but it's gonna be a really cool video. It's gonna be really cool. And so I'm really excited to do that. I'm your age, yeah, that's right. Do I play Smash Bros? Yeah, I do. I'm a little Mac main, and I'm really happy because they buffed him. I don't really play Smash anymore, Before I did YouTube, before I had a job, I played Smash every single day, and it was kind of like dedication, like my day job kind of thing. Um, that's what I really committed my time to. But then when I started doing, all this YouTube stuff, I also got a job. Now I work, including YouTube, I work 3 jobs. All right, so I'm a very busy man. You know what I'm saying? So I don't really play Smash anymore. I play it with my friends when they're like at my house, but otherwise, that's pretty much it. But yeah, Little Mac, that's my guy. All right. Doesn't Carnival have a weird demon baby that vomit? Yes, yeah. Carnival has a baby, a giant demonic baby as one of the boss fights, and that was actually censored in different releases of the game. Or no, it wasn't actually no. It was a thing that arcade owners could change. They could change it from a giant evil baby to a giant evil teddy bear. What's that? Didn't you beat a pro with Little Mac? That's right. There's a video on my channel. It's from like right before I did the iceberg stuff. Of me beating a streamer with Little Mac. Who's my favorite Clone Wars clone? That's a good question. I don't know if you guys can tell. I mean, I got super messy desk right here, and there's actually a lot of. This is my brother's stuff, but some of these are mine. Clone troops. A bunch of little 4-inch clone troopers, and there's also a clone helmet back there. I love the clones, if you couldn't tell. But my favorite of them, you said Clone Wars clone. Man, I actually don't know. I've always been really partial to Cody, but he's in the movies, so I don't know if that counts. I do really like Cody though. What was I saying? Oh yeah, right. Tomorrow's the collaboration with Paige Neiman, who is in the chat right now, and we're gonna be going to Jekyll and Hyde Club. All right, now I want to see in the chat. Has anyone been to the Jekyll and Hyde Club? Because that's I mean, if you saw the iceberg, you know about it. What do I think about Bad Batch? I saw the first 2 episodes, and I've been too busy to watch the rest. But I'd like to see more. You've heard of it? Yeah, I mean, I guess if you've seen the childhood drama Iceberg Part 2, the community one, you know about Jekyll and Hyde Club because I talked about it there. But we're gonna go farther deeper into it because I only talked about it for like 40 seconds in that, and it actually has a pretty cool story and just kind of history to it, And so I'm gonna make a video on it. It's gonna be like my traditional videos, right? I'm just gonna be like talking about it with my character and stuff, and then scary old lady, exactly, yeah. And we'll be going in person. Me and Paige Neiman, who, if you don't know, is a very famous Ariana Grande impersonator. We're going to be going over to the Jekyll and Hyde Club, and we are going to be trying out some food, but mostly checking out the animatronics that they've got there. They got like a whole variety of animatronics. We're going to be hanging out with the actors, and we're going to go through the haunted house, which they also have there, which is really scary. I know that because I work there, so that's my 3rd job. But it's gonna be a really cool video, and I'm really excited to get it out. Do you have a 3DS or 2DS? Yeah, I have a 3DS. I got a 3DS when I was in 2012 for my 8th birthday, and that was like my prized possession. I loved it so much, and I still have it. It got like refurbished. I sent it to Nintendo because it broke like 3 times. They replaced it with the 3DS XL. And I have that, but it still has the same like memory as the original, the same guts and all that. And I have a Nintendo Switch as well. Playing Metroid Dread, which is amazing. But yeah, I'm the beast who loves Halloween. That's me. Yeah, that's it. But yeah, what was that? What is the first ever game you've played? That's a good question. If I were to answer honestly, it would probably be one of those. I don't know if this is a thing outside of New York, but our public libraries have these like computers with a bunch of preloaded educational kids games on them. So realistically, it was one of those, which is a really boring answer. But I mean, I guess that was one of the first games I played. But like I mean, first game I really remember playing was Star Wars Trilogy. I want you guys to guess where. All right. Why do you love Halloween? Because it's spooky. It's fun. You get to dress up. You get candy. There's just all that stuff. Do you still act? That's a good question, actually. I don't really act at the moment. I used to work at or no, I used to be a part of a children's acting company, and now I work there. So I don't really do shows with them anymore. How old am I? Sorry. How tall am I? I am 5'11". I'm so close to being 6 foot. I want to be, but I'm not, unfortunately. But I might get there. I still have a chance. I still got like 2 years to grow 1 inch. But yeah, I'm so close. But yeah, I'm close. So actually, yeah, let me show you guys. I got more than just like the top. This whole thing is really cool. Like we got the leg armor, this belt underneath. Wait, there's a piece that fell off actually. But regardless, there's so much cool parts to this, and this pauldron keeps falling off as well. Hold on, here it is. This thing freaks out when I get it close to the mic, so I'm gonna be careful with that. But yeah, this is a really cool costume. Alongside, of course, the helmet, which is probably the coolest part of it. Full on Star Wars Black Series Boba Fett helmet, which is awesome, and I love it. And it was totally worth the $400 I paid for this whole thing. So I'm gonna really have a cool Halloween because what I intend to do is actually just to walk around and like just in costume during the day, and then like do something cool during the night, like a party or something. I'm not really sure what yet. I need to find plans and people to spend time with as well. But yeah, like I'm just gonna really enjoy this. And now we got 36 people here, so let me announce this. Like while I can, of course. So let me let you all know. All right. So $400 USD. Yeah. So the costume. It's not actually foreign. The helmet was 200, and the costume was like, what was it? It was like 140, but plus shipping, it was like 180 or something. I don't know, something like that. But like I said, I don't pay rent. I've got 3 jobs. I can pay for an expensive Boba Fett costume. But yeah, I think it's really cool, and I've always really liked having full, full-on costumes for stuff like that. That Clone Trooper helmet. Oh, who'd win in a fight, Raimundo or Wilson? Me. I mean, you guys saw in the video, I was the more capable fighter. Or no, I guess not many of you guys saw it because I was only up for a few weeks. But yeah, I think I would, because I have a pretty good history in boxing. I worked for, or not I worked, I trained boxing for around, let me see, like almost a year. And thank you. Yeah, I love it, honestly. Like, it's so cool. It's plush, like, it's soft, but it doesn't really look that way. It looks like legit, Mandalorian armor. But, I know how to fight, so I feel like I would have that advantage there. What's that? Like your own costume would be about the same materials and equipment. Yeah, I mean, I kind of wanted to, but I was like, oh, I do not have the time to make my own costume. Because originally, I actually wanted to do... Oh, actually, you guys are going to like this. Right here, this is a Captain Orion character head that I made for Halloween 2018. So this is before you guys knew who I was, before you guys knew who Captain Orion was. If you can't tell, because this is not a great costume, this is my mascot guy. That's, there you go, right? So it's kind of cool, because I made this from scratch. This is out of upholstery foam and Crayola Model Magic. And there's a bunch of just, like, paint over it. So I'm a furry. No, I'm not. It's a Halloween costume. It's a very, very different thing. That's the thing. I guess some people might think that Captain Orion is a fursona. Maybe? Because he's not, okay? To be clear, that's not what Captain Orion is. Here's actually one of the plushes of him. Right here from Mars 2012, from the actual restaurant. They sold plush toys of all the characters. And here's the Captain Orion one. I've got 2 of these little guys because they're actually pretty rare. But yeah, there he is. So it's like, no, I didn't make this, to be clear. This is from Mars 2112. They had a whole line of merchandise for the characters, and they had Orion too, which is awesome. And I always wanted one as a kid. I never got one though because they were really overpriced. I think these are like $20 each. But then eventually, I actually got this like I don't know, like 2 months ago. Who would win a fight, me or Captain Orion? Captain Orion would, because for those who don't know, there's actually some lore to this character. If you see right here, there's these little Martian passports, I think they are. Yeah, so it shows the lore. If you guys want to screenshot this and read through it, Captain Orion he's the captain of the Martian Imperial Guard. So Mars is an empire. In the Mars 2012 lore, he was Mars is an empire, and there was an empress named Gloriana, who there's also merchandise of. So Gloriana is the empress, and she, rules Mars, and Captain Orion is the top guard. He's the captain of the Martian Imperial Guard. So, to be clear, I don't have that type of training, and he would kick my ass and kill me. But yeah, that's there is some lore. People are always surprised, and I didn't know this at the time either. But after doing a lot of digging, Kieran asked if I'm going to do another Mars 2012 video. Yeah, there's a documentary has been in the works since 2016 about Mars 2012. But it's actually going to happen this year. I'm going to try and get it out on December 12th or December 21st. Oh yeah, December. Hold on, I'm forgetting now because it's one or the other. December 21st or December 12th, because in Europe it would be 21/12, right? But yeah, so that's it. What's the scariest thing ever? Probably nukes. Nuclear war is pretty terrifying. It's a boring answer, but honestly, thinking about that stuff is really terrifying. What am I planning to get on Christmas? I don't know. I've been on a power trip because now whenever I want a thing, I can just buy it with with the money that I earn. So I haven't really made a Christmas list. Aquatic Kiwi, remember you? I don't know. Is there anything that you did specifically? Your birthday's on Halloween. Oh, that's awesome. That's perfect. So you get to trick or treat or do something else, and then also enjoy your birthday. That rocks. So that's kind of a perfect birthday. Fitness Gram Pacer test, yeah. But yeah, what else is there? What else should I say? That water bottle, yeah. We got the Sal bottle. Oh, okay, who here likes Impractical Jokers, huh? Let's hear it. Let's hear all the Impractical Jokers fans over here. Because, I think it's awesome. I love Impractical Jokers. I mean, clearly, I've got the Sal water bottle. Is there going to be a new episode of the Sleepover Podcast? That's a good question. Yeah, Sleepover Podcast is kind of dead in a sense because it just doesn't really fit the channel nowadays. But me and Lana were talking about rebooting it just on its own channel. So maybe there might be another Sleepover Podcast. I'm not sure. Maybe we'll have Paige on there. I don't know. If she wants to do that, that would be a really cool guest to have. Yeah, I mean, so yeah, okay. You met Murr? Barack Obama met Murr from Impractical Jokers. That's amazing. Wow. You are one lucky guy. Did you see the movie? No, I didn't see the movie. I know, I should, to be a real fan, but I haven't actually seen the movie. You have Discord, right? Yeah, there's a whole Discord server. If you want, if you click on the channel, there's some stuff above that shows, my Instagram, the Mars 2012 subreddit, all that stuff. Oh, you were here on the Raymundo Iceberg stream. That's cool. Welcome back. I played WarioWare. I just got the demo for the new one. It was pretty fun. Yeah, I like it. Do you want to know your last name? Barack Obama? Yeah, sure. I'd like to know your last name. I think it's Obama Biden or something like that. Yeah, you're in the streams. Your boy Teen Gohan is in the streams. Yeah, honestly, I'm kind of doing this because I've been sick for the past week, and just kind of bored. Although, to be fair, I have been playing Resident Evil VR, which has been an amazing experience, but I haven't been able to actually talk to anyone. And, so I've been kind of just bored and and sitting in bed and all that stuff. But now I get to kind of do these streams, talk to you guys, get some Halloween hype going, let you know what's coming out. And yeah, I think that's just kind of a fun thing to do. Have I played Cry of Fear? No, I have not played Cry of Fear. Halloween Kills was amazing. That's cool. I need to watch the other Halloween movies first, though. You know, you'd think that I'd seen all these cool movies, all these Halloween movies, but I actually haven't, unfortunately, because I only really started really getting into horror earlier this year. I always liked it, like from when I was a kid, obviously, because there's so many creepypastas on the icebergs and stuff that I could relate to. Or most of the iceberg, almost every entry on the original Childhood Trauma iceberg, like I could relate to. Same thing with on the Community iceberg. So I was always into horror, but not really in the traditional sense. It was more just like scary things from throughout the internet, that kind of thing, and those aesthetics. But I haven't actually seen many of the most famous Halloween movies, but I really want to. Yeah, I mean, I love like this isn't a Halloween movie. Oh, have I played I can't talk. Sorry, I'm still recovering. Dead Space. Yeah, I have played Dead Space, and it's really cool. Hello, welcome, Ray Rodriguez. Dead Space is a really cool game. It's creepy, it's scary, it's fun, it's all the good stuff. Yeah, I enjoy it. It's a good game. I haven't beat it though. I've made it. I don't know how far through. Do you watch AMC's Fear Fest? I don't, but I do watch AMC's The Walking Dead. You have no clue who I am. I am Raymundo 2112 from the Childhood Trauma iceberg. Yo, Shoney boy! Thanks for the $20. That's awesome. Happy Iceberg Friday. Thank you so much. Guys, that is the creator of 25 Ways to Kill Yoshi. I'm sure you guys have all seen that video, right? Like 25 ways. It's legendary. It's like the most classic thing. Just came in here, get that $20 donation. Click on that. You guys gotta go watch that video again, alright? 25 Ways to Kill Yoshi. It's so good. Is that me? Yeah, it is me. Yeah, isn't that crazy? That's so cool. Shoney Boy is a really, really nice guy. So what happened, there was like a copyright thing that got striked, because it was in the iceberg. He has an automated system. And we got it all settled out, and he's super nice. He pinned the comment of, for my video, like, great guy. You guys go watch his he has sequels to the Yoshi videos, so go check those out as well. They're just as good as the original, and yeah, there's a whole bunch of, like, there's lots of Yoshi content. If you want to relive that stuff, he's got more than enough Yoshi content, more of that stuff to bring you guys right back to your childhood. So thank you very much, Shoney boy. I really appreciate it. And yeah, that's really awesome. So again, guys, go check out Shoney boy. Go check out those Yoshi videos. Like, bring it right back. Because that's what really, watching those videos brings me back to a time that I really, really miss, which is the old internet era. And I'm talking, Magibon, I'm talking Boxy, I'm talking the old Rage comics, what else? The just like everything, the Velociraptor, the Nyan Cat, the Trollololol song, all of this stuff. Those types of videos bring me right back to that time. And it's such a wonderful thing. I want to ask you guys out here, I don't know what the age range is, so a lot of you guys might not relate to this. But when I was a kid, when I was about 8 years old, 8 or 9, I had a crush on Boxy and Magibon. Does anyone know who they are? I'm sure Shoney Boy does, because he's definitely closer to my age. But for you guys who are a little younger, does anyone remember Magibon and Boxy? All right, this no one might remember them, but I know I certainly do. Let's see. I'm gonna wait for the chat to come in. But those were some YouTubers that I was a big fan of. Virtual Autograph? Yeah, here, let me, Boxy? Boxy, honestly, I gotta find myself a girl like Boxy in real life, because she was really just like, and this is just me because I had a crush on her as a kid, but I've, since then, I've been like, yeah, you know what? I like her still. She's great. And she apparently in real life, she's a really nice person. I'm trying to find a pen for this. Oh, actually, I got one right here. Check this out. We got a Mars 2112 pen for the person who asked for a virtual autograph. Here you go. There you go. Remember that. I got you your virtual autograph. But yeah, stuff like that. Those old videos are so... Because at the time... what's that? What? I do not in love with them, but I find them interesting. Well, Boxy at least. Yeah, like, that's the thing, is that videos like hers are really just, like... They're so innocent, and they're so wholesome, and just, like, there's something so special about stuff like that, and that's something that you don't really see nowadays. And with Majibon, this is another one who's really popular at the time, but no one remembers her nowadays, at least. This is this girl who had a really just like she had big eyes, and she would look at the camera, and that was it. So the videos would just be her looking at the camera and like smiling, and then for like 30 seconds, and then that was it. Which was it's classic stuff, and it was really big on YouTube at the time too. And of course, as an 8-year-old, 9-year-old, I don't remember what age I was like, I kind of had a crush on her as well, and it was just kind of like, it's funny because, like I said, that stuff doesn't really exist anymore. But then watching videos like those old Yoshi videos, and Mario plush stuff in general, it's just like brings me right back, and it makes me feel those exact same feelings, and it's really a wonderful experience. And even though, like, for the Yoshi video, as a kid, I was obsessed with Yoshi, and I'm talking, like, obsessed to the point where I was just, like, really, really, like, I loved Yoshi. I'd always play as Yoshi in Smash, in Mario Party. I loved Yoshi. I'd always be drawing Yoshi and all that stuff, and, I saw 25 Ways to Kill Yoshi, and I was like, how dare you? And then I watched it again, and then I watched it again, and I watched it one more time, and I'd come back a week later, and I'd watch it again. It's like, I had a really love-hate experience with it, because I was like, Yoshi's my favorite, how dare you, I would never, but then I'd also watch him like, this is really entertaining at the same time, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, so that was like, it's so nostalgic, because I don't even really care about Yoshi anymore, to be honest. Like, I've found new favorite Nintendo characters. Racist Mario, I guess that's nostalgic, but I did not like that video. I still don't. It's not good. It's just mean. But yeah, it's really like, it's a special kind of nostalgia, and that's literally the only reason that the childhood trauma iceberg exists, is because I was on the internet a lot when I was like 8 and 9 years old, and I found so much of that stuff. And then, you know what? It stuck in my memory, and then I didn't create the childhood trauma iceberg, by the way. Not the first one, at least. That was created by a guy called Guff, who does a lot of stuff online by that name, Guff the Dog, I'm pretty sure is how it goes. I don't really know much about his other content, but when I saw the childhood trauma iceberg, I was like, that is it. That is so perfect, because I could relate to almost every entry. And then I found it at like 3 a.m. at night, because I was searching for icebergs to make. Because I was like, iceberg videos do really good, and I love the format, so let me try it out. And then, the morning I woke up, I went straight to this desk right here. To be fair, it was a lot less messy at the time, but I just tapped out all these entries. I wrote it down from the start, and this is my first ever video in that genre. First ever creepy video, first ever, like, iceberg type video. And I'll admit that the original childhood trauma iceberg, like part 1 of the original video, is really, really rough. And I've come a long way since then. But I spent so much time just writing that video, because I was like, this is perfect, right? I could relate to it so much. I was like, this is awesome. And then, well, guess what? I do it, and then it comes out, and it's a major success, and now all you guys would be here, because you guys wouldn't be here if it wasn't for that series. The video that's happening tomorrow wouldn't be a thing if it wasn't for this series. This stream wouldn't be a thing. None of this. I probably wouldn't even be wearing this costume if it wasn't for that series. So it's just like, it's awesome. And I highly doubt, if there's someone here who I don't know in real life who is watching the channel before the childhood trauma iceberg, make yourself known, because I doubt you exist, because no one watched the channel back then. It's been around since 2013, but it was like dead. Completely dead. I had 3,000 subscribers, but it was completely dead. The Mandela catalog. Oh, I saw Wendigoon's video on that. It's creepy as hell. I love Wendigoon too, so that was like a great video. I should cover that. You know, I think that would be a cool thing for me to cover. Uh, um, honestly, yeah. If you guys have got video like creepy video suggestions, please let me know because that's really something that I would love to, just make more and more and more of. You know what I'm saying? Do you know Crashbox? Is that a YouTube channel? Because it sounds vaguely familiar, but otherwise, like I don't know it by name. Um, is being obsessed normal or bad if it's too far? It depends on what you're obsessed with. If you're obsessed with exercising and eating healthy, I guess that's a good thing. But if you're obsessed with things that aren't healthy for you, then no. I think it just depends on what you're obsessed with. I think it's like it's fine, depending on what your obsession is. But I don't know. I guess it depends on it's like a person or a thing or an action or something. But yeah, I'm happy to be here because it's like I was planning on doing the entire stream with this helmet on, but I realized it's stuffy in here and I'm sweating, so it fogs up immediately. But like, come on, guys, this is so cool looking. Like, come on, this is awesome. Blame it on Jorge. I love him. Yeah, I've been watching his stuff since like he was a lot smaller back in like I think I started in 2015 or 16. Blame It on Jorge makes amazing videos, and I would absolutely love to collaborate with him in the future. I love his stuff. It's so good, and I will always really like it because he's just a great content creator, and I'll always keep watching him. I've been watching him consistently for a long time. Love my costume. Thank you. Sonic the Hedgehog. Castle made fun of that. I guess that is something that people make fun of a lot. Yeah. So the original broadcast hacking of the dude in the mask. Oh, the Max Headroom incident. That's really cool. That's really cool. So that's a rare occurrence, but that is pretty awesome that your parents got to experience that. What nationalities are you? That's a good question because lots of people can't tell. Some people think that I'm white. Some people think that they have different guesses. It's kind of the same thing with Little Mac. People compare me to Little Mac as well. No one knows what ethnicity Little Mac is. But my mom is Cuban and my dad is Puerto Rican. And so I'm a mix of that. But although, admittedly, I do have lighter skin. But I do get very, very tanned during the summer. I'm still pretty tan right now. But yeah, you can kind of tell because I guess New York. Yeah, that's my ethnicity. I am a New Yorker. Yeah, that's it. That's my nationality. New York City, Brooklyn, New York, and yeah, I mean, born and raised, really. I've been a New Yorker for my entire life. So, I would not want to live anywhere else. And that's not saying that everywhere else is bad, but I love New York, and I'm really glad I got to live my life here. The IGN I remember that, because I played that game, and it wasn't bad. It wasn't amazing either, but it was, I had a fun time. Oh, shoot! Oh, no. My phone is gonna run out in 3 minutes. Or no, it's got at 3%. So, you know what? We've been going on for around 40 minutes. I'm gonna have to sign out today. But for everyone that's here, what is my creepiest flex? I'm not sure. Yeah, there's two, or no, let me see. There's three there's two Yodas up there. There's another one in the back. And they're always watching me, yeah. Will I ever show my whole home? Maybe if I got the time, but it's not very interesting. This is probably the coolest room in the entire thing. You have a good night too, Ryan. But yeah, I'm gonna sign out now, so my phone doesn't die on you. But thank you very much, Shoney Boy, for the $20. Love your stuff. Go check him out, everyone. And happy Halloween to every single one of you. I will see you all in the Carnival video, and then later on, I will see you all in the Jekyll and Hyde video with Paige Neiman. Alright? Okay. See you guys later. Have a good one, alright? Goodbye.